Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, man, these judges, man, you just never know what to expect. That's come. I don't like fights. Going the distance sometimes, man. Sometimes the best way is to get a knockout, because in the fight that I'm going to talk about right now that we just saw, between Lindolfo Delgado and Gabriel Gollaz in the IBF title eliminator. To me, on paper, it was the best fight on the card, and it lived up. It was a good fight. A lot of back and forth. Good action in there. And Gollaz was the underdog, man. He was coming into this fight with 4 losses. Yes, even though he was battle tested, he's fought the better fighters compared to Lindolfo. Being in there with Subriel Matias, Montana Love, Steve Spark, Lindolfo Delgado was undefeated. On the other token, Lindolfo Delgado was undefeated, Olympian, the favorite coming in. And what I saw was Delgado getting outboxed, getting dropped, and still was able to win the fight. How do you get outboxed and dropped and still win? Competitive rounds here and there, but most of the rounds you got outboxed with some nice stiff jabs all night. You were coming straight up. You were not doing any adjustments, no head movements, nothing. Just eating jabs, eating counter right uppercuts by Gollaz, eating counter right hands by Gollaz, body shots. Yes, Delgado landed some good left hooks and good shots here and there, but Gollaz set the tempo, the herky-jerky. He was fighting a lot, catching Delgado coming in repeatedly all night, and was able to pop him with that jab, bust up his nose, counter right uppercut, counter right hand, and then a counter left hook. Down goes Delgado, and I was like, oh, because I already kind of had Gollaz winning the fight. There was a point I had it 4-2, I had it 6-3. So I stopped scoring, I'll be honest. At 6-3, I had Gollaz winning after 9 rounds. And then in the 12th round, here we are, and Gollaz drops Delgado with a beautiful left hook. And I'm like, that seals the deal right there. That's for sure. Gollaz going to win the fight. 4 losses, underdog. And he still lost on the scorecards. When I was scoring, I was like, I have Gollaz up, but I don't know what the judges are thinking. I don't know what the judges are up to. You don't know what the judges, So Gollaz lost the fight by split decision in a fight that I thought he won. In a fight that I thought he won. Very humble guy, a warrior, as we all saw with Subriel Matias, the punishment he took, all the heart he showed. Even tonight, he did not take any punishment like the amount he took against Subriel Matias, but he was fighting with 2 cut eyes. The eye that was damaged by Subriel Matias came back. He was wiping his face off. He was pawing his glove with his glove, trying to wipe off some of that blood, and then all of a sudden the other eye got cut. But Gollaz never got phased. He never got discouraged. He kept boxing, kept using his jab, kept counter-punching Delgado. And Delgado got outboxed. He got out-jabbed. He got out-countered. And he got dropped. And still won the fight. I mean, boxing, this is the corruption of boxing. Un robo de carajo. Pero Diablo, that sucks, because Gollaz is 4 losses, worked his ass off for this fight, trained hard. I follow him You know, he was doing that ice tub thing, jumping into those ice buckets to recover his body. I follow Gollaz, so he's been training his ass off, man. He looked in shape, getting ready for this fight. You know, a lot of fans, a lot of people was not expecting to Gollaz to be that competitive, much less actually win the fight on their eyes, because the judges did not give it to him, unfortunately. But he won the fight. Right now, they're on social media jumping on Delgado, trashing Delgado. You know, this was supposed to be an upset, a big upset, man. Delgado was supposed to was supposed to lose to a fighter with 4 losses. Now the 4 losses. Now Gollaz is a good fighter, regardless of the 4 losses. He's a good fighter. He gave Montana Love all he could handle. He was the first to give Montana Love all he could handle, even drop Love. Defeated Steve Spark. Gave Subriel Matias a good fight, even though Matias beat the hell out of him. And then was supposed to get this win over Lindolfo Delgado. Boxing, man, politics, corruption. So they took the opportunity. They took, excuse me, guys. They took the opportunity. It was a split decision. Let's just give it to Delgado. Regardless if we got outboxed, got dropped, split decision. Let's give it to Delgado. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. This is why people dislike boxing sometimes, you know. This is the kind of decisions that will make you turn off boxing for like a week. It's crazy. So Gabriel Gollaz, man, as we all know, at least everyone knows that he won the fight. And I want to see him come back. He will be back because this is the kind of performance, even though he lost on paper, they're going to bring him back. And he has a chance to actually beat another good fighter. You know, this sucks, man. This sucks, you know. Well, like how they say, Gollaz was popping the hell out of Delgado with that jab, and IBF champion Richardson Hitchens has the best jab at 140 pounds. So, good luck with that, Delgado. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Holson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to sit on right here in the Miracle Boy Boxing Station studio about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.